Oh, damn it! I booted Dark Souls before turning the controller on. That means it's going to start doing the fucking jitter. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, controller, come on. Maybe it won't. I might be lucky. Come on. Come on. Cool. So, this game fucking rolls. We're chomping on CDM, Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Celebrating 200 years of CDM. So this is Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3 specifically. But ultimately they all share a common engine. A common framework that you play within. For example, this very sword that I have here I also have in Elden Ring, and it functions exactly the same. When you first start playing, you're tempted to just sort of go melee. I think that the thing to do is to just run up to stuff and start hitting it, you know? And you're not entirely wrong. Essentially the game is, you know, don't get hit, get hit. Don't get hit and get your hits in, you know? That's it. That's the goal. Stay away from stuff. Learn how to deal with it. Get in and get your swipe. You can feel like things go a little bit too slow, like, you know, there's this sort of like delay where you have to sort of let it happen, and once it's happening you can't stop it. You're finishing your attack. If you sort of double tap, it can kind of feel a little bit off. Over time you learn sort of like the timing of these swings, and you can feel like sometimes things are going a little bit too slow. And I have a solution for you. The dagger speeds things up. You can then go in and let's fancy with the demo on. We should be in combat really. That was an apparition of a real player somewhere on Earth, also playing this excellent game. So we can go with the dagger and we can get really quick and get quite a lot of swipes in and deal with an enemy all in one go. Ooh. Right, we're getting a little bit overwhelmed now. So these ones are going to be very sort of chargy, very fast. Having the dagger will potentially benefit me here because I've got the possibility of being able to get my attack in before they can get one in on me. This is something where like the dagger and being close range can be of benefit versus having, you know, a big greatsword that you might be tempted to have. When you get swarmed by these can be tricky. You have to manage them well. Ooh, he closed that gap quickly. Son of a master. Don't want to get close, can't deal with it. Got a solution for you. Level up dexterity and it will make your bow actually really effective. I do a lot of encounters where I'll pretty much rely entirely on the bow at points. Especially when I'm like getting to grips with certain enemies. The more you learn about it, the more you realise you can make the game entirely sort of structured to the way that you want to approach it. Pretty much anything is viable. It's just a matter of building that up. I built myself up to be, you know, stronger with faster paced weapons and long ranged, and that's what I rely on. Dark Souls 3! An Elden Ring and Dark Souls. I've not played Dark Souls 2 or Bloodborne, but I've played a little bit of Sekiro. They're all pretty good games. If you get a headshot when I'm running towards you, it'll stop them running towards you and it'll stagger them. And it'll do extra damage. So it's worth going for the headshot. If I went through that mist, I'd be on my way to being poisoned. I might have a quick go at a boss. This is kind of... it's not really a mid-game boss, but it's very much like a turning point. The game is... it's not linear. Ooh, now's probably not a good time to fight the boss, because I'll definitely get killed. But fuck it. Yes, and with the dagger, let's go. Let's practice what I preach, yo. Maybe. Maybe it is dagger time. So this is... what the fuck? So this is the Abyss Watcher. There will be more of them. And... it's a difficult enemy. This is like a first true test in Dark Souls 3. A barrier you have to pass before you can progress any further. The end game is hidden behind this moment. And you could get stuck in it for a while. Right now will not be an instance where I overcome this. But hopefully you'll see the potential that is here, even when a noob has a go. Really good game!